Welcome to United by Trucks. This is the shop move episode. We're going to give you a little tour of the new space we're in. Yes, it's small but mighty. But first, we got to go to the old shop, get some trucks together, start swapping some wheels and tires, do a couple things, and get ready to move some trucks back over this way. So strap in, get ready. This is the shop move episode on United by Trucks. We are almost to the tire shop. We're gonna take a bit of a pit stop, grab a truck, grab some wheels and tires. You guys know my friend Noah over at Midtown Tire, so we're gonna swing through and show you a little bit on Smokey real quick. I think you'll be pretty jacked about how we're making some subtle changes to it, but Smokey's getting a little loves. So the one thing that I didn't tell you about on the truck that we were doing is swapping out the wheels. These are 16x7 wheel Ventique black Steelies. These are obviously just a reproduction of the factory Steelies that came on this truck, but we wanted some new metal. We wanted some better wheels that would balance out better than the factory wheels did, and these definitely do that. They're also wrapped in 255 85/16 Toyo Open Country MTs, so we kind of got that skinny look, but a nice aggressive lug on a tire that it can easily be used on the street and definitely off-road as well. So again, 16x7 wheel Ventique Steelies for Smokey, our 89 V30. Y'all know my buddy Noah. Once again, he comes through helping us out, getting the wheels switched over. He even mounted some new Steelies. It's Steely Day on the channel all of a sudden. 15x6 wheel Ventique Steelies to go on the front of one of the trucks at the shop. I don't know exactly which one, but we're gonna try them out on Teddy for the moment, see if they'll fit with the drop spindles and control arms. Noah got them wrapped up in some cheapy little 225/70s for me, so we're gonna take these things, spray paint them black. Yes, I could have spray painted them without the tires on, but I didn't have time. So we're gonna spray them afterward. Appreciate you, dude. Heck yeah, man. The old lion hearts, huh? Dude, I like the black. Especially when I changed the mirrors back white and put the white military bumpers. Yeah. White military bumpers on there.
I agree. It's gonna look good.
It's gonna be killer.
Almost stole it.
You always trying to steal this truck. Everybody is.
Talk about Robert, somebody took it.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to change the wheels.
Didn't even get a chance to change the wheels. Well, I'll see you Thursday, man. Actually, I'll see you later today. I love it. Thank you, dude.
I'll see you in
a bit. Okay, let me grab a couple things out of the black truck, and then you'll drive the black truck, Rusty. Hold on, let me introduce everybody to you real quick. This is our cameraman for today. Rusty's helping us out, and he's amazing. So this is who's behind the camera, just so you can put a face with a name here. I think I'm gonna hang a GoPro on the black truck, just maybe we get some rolling footage of this. Oh, hell yeah. That'd be cool, right? All right, let's do that. All right, guys, so we're here at the shop, as you can tell, and I've got Smokey's old wheels here, so we're just gonna put those in the shop until I get ready to move them more later this week. But we're gonna get these 15x6s out that complete the 15x6, 15x8 Steely staggered set that I am trying to put together to have for 5 lug trucks. So we're gonna see if these will work on the front of Teddy just to get him over to the shop, but they probably won't. And what I think I'm gonna do, and you guys have actually suggested I do this, and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put the wheels off the OBS, the 19 and 20 inch set of Rush 4th night trains. Probably gonna put those on Teddy, but I'm waiting on lug nuts, so I can't do it today. If I can do it the first day, I'll be able to do it tomorrow. So either way, I'm gonna paint these black real quick out here, let them dry. Then we're gonna test fit one of them on Teddy, make sure that it will fit, may or may not, but either way, we're gonna get some other wheels and tires loaded up on the utility trailer, which is kind of like the first step for me to get out of here, because I have so many wheels and tires that need to be, or so many tires that need to be demounted. So we're gonna run those back up to NOAA today, and then every single day, you know, probably through the end of next week, you're gonna see us moving a lot of this stuff. So we got Rusty with us today, so that's why you're getting all this beautiful footage, but I'll probably be self-filming for the rest of the time after this. So we're gonna enjoy Rusty's footage while we're here, but let's get these wheels out. Just as a reminder, these are 15x6s with 225/70s. I also like to run, and these are for the front, and I like to run in the rear 15x8s with a 275/60. So you kind of get that staggered look. And this is actually the original style setup that I ran on Teddy when we first built the truck. So 15x6 up front with 225/70s, and a 15x8 with 275/60s in the rear. You guys know that I used to have the 20-inch Detroit steel wheels on this, and as a part of my friendship with Wesley, those wheels and tires ended up on his red truck. Wesley and Churchill, as you know, they do a ton for us in addition to Mike and getting these trucks ready to go. Me and Wesley just worked out a deal for all his help on mud to get those Detroit steel wheels and put them on his red squares. Wesley, appreciate you, man. But what that's done is it kind of left Teddy sitting here for a minute just on some stock steel wheels. And I had some 15x8s that fit on the back really well. And then I put these stock 15x6s on the front, but because this truck has narrowed control arms, wouldn't roll real well. And so it was real tight. It was hitting the lower part of the control arm. So I took those off, and I actually bought the Wheel Ventique 15x6s, and because they're supposed to work better with disc brakes, thought I'd just give it a shot on these control arms, but they may not work either, but I don't care. I now have a full 5-lug 15x6 front, 15x8 rear steely setup that I can put on these trucks as long as they don't have narrowed control arms. And so I'm gonna test fit one on here just a minute, just to see if it'll do what we need it to do. And if it does, we'll drive it back to the shop today. If not, follow me over here, Rusty. I've had a bunch of people comment about the wheels on the OBS, and you guys know that we're working on getting this built. I haven't done much since you saw me tear the front end off and get the motor and trans out. We're gonna pull the cab and clip, but because I'm in the middle of a move, this truck probably needs to stay together till I get moved, so I'm not having to move 3 pieces, I can only move 1. But the reason I brought you over here to look at this truck is that a lot of you guys said, hey, let's try the OBS wheels on Teddy. So I ordered lug nuts. They'll be here tomorrow. I should have ordered them yesterday so they'd be here today, and we could have done it all today. But I ordered lug nuts to put these wheels on Teddy. So we're ultimately going to do that, and we're probably going to run these wheels on Teddy, as long as they fit well, all summer long while we're building this truck. So the OBS will be going to the shop in the next couple of days. All this stuff will be coming out of here. But right now, I'm kind of just making sure I can get everything up that runs and make it where I don't have to trailer it, i.e. Teddy. Let's get one of these 15x6s, see if they'll work on Teddy. I'm thinking it's probably not, so we'll probably pull them right back off and then end up putting these on there tomorrow, but let's start there. This new little space, even though it's not nearly as big as this one, has AC. Hood down. I think we're all the way down in the back. So what I'm gonna do is crank the truck up, see if it'll pull forward and roll without making a bunch of crazy sounds. We're moving, but what did I hit?
Fire over there?
Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Let me check. Oh no! Look at this mess. Good thing that's already beat up. Dude, I think we're all right. So the center will do both up in front. That controls each side bag, and that does the back all at once. This will pancake the whole thing.
You got left.
I got 4 wheel control for sure.
Damn.
Just to remind everybody, this is a 68 GMC, full air ride, 1-inch narrower control arms up front, stock style brakes with a 5.3 and a 4L60 out of just a junkyard. Suburban, in fact. Yeah. Let's go see what this thing will do. It does sound like it's hitting on something a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely hitting. Yeah. Not taking this back today. Dang it.
I hear it.
Oh yeah.
What's it
feel it too. So what I think is happening, these wheels are meant for disc brakes. But what I think is happening is because these have narrower control arms, that it's got the wheels sucked in onto the bottom of the control, or to the lower control arm. It's making it hit the lower control arm. So I'm not even going to drive this thing down the road. There's no reason to get stranded. So this is not going home today. It's doing fine right there though, in reverse. Yeah, that's just not worth messing with. This is a closed road. Probably ain't nobody gonna be coming down through here. Okay, so we are gonna have to swap some larger wheels on this, and I'll do that tomorrow when the lug nuts get here. So for today, you've seen all we're gonna do because it's hot and we got other things to do. But we're gonna keep moving on the move, and we'll probably see you back here in the shop next day or so. Appreciate you guys watching thus far. More to come in this video. Okay guys, so I'm back at the shop this evening, and well, I've been dealing with my winch, trying to get it ready to load up the Wagoneer and take it to storage, but it's got a problem with the controller pigtail, so I had to order a part. It'll be here tomorrow. Gonna get that going, but I was gonna get the Wagoneer loaded up tonight, but really what I'm back here to do is swap the wheels off Teddy. As you guys know from yesterday, the 15x6s didn't work. They knocked the wheel weights off up front with the narrowed control arms that we have on there. So we're gonna do what a lot of folks have asked us to do while we're building the OBS. We're gonna put the wheels on it on Teddy, and then we're gonna put these wheels, these 15x6, 15x8 Steelies on the OBS. So we've got a little wheel swapping to do, and I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll be back tomorrow to get the Wagoneer and the K20 out of here. So here we go. Okay, let's get the front jacked up. So I'm just gonna jack the front, do the front of each first. It is now. Okay, I got new lug nuts for the C10 for Teddy. So this truck has OBS lug pattern. I think they're like M14 and a half. By 1, I'm out of breath, sorry about that. And obviously the old C10 takes half 20, so I've got Gorilla lug nuts on this one, on the OBS, and the Dorman Black Auto Crusade for Teddy. All right, so now that we got that off, yeah, you can see where it was just eating up the back of the wheel too. So I think the wheel weight was being slid around on it. There's one still here, but it's shaving off. So just not quite the right setup for 15x6s on the front with those narrowed arms. If I ever want to do it on a different truck, like this truck has stock arms for now, so certainly work here. But yeah, I'm like you guys too. I mean, I love the Steelies and caps, but I wanted to see what these wheels look like on this truck too. So hopefully they're not too far sucked in, because there's some pretty good backspace on these wheels. But at least I'll get some use out of these things for the summer, because the OBS is going to be getting worked on all summer. But like I said, this is basically just for while we build the truck, and then we'll bring those back. All right, coming down. So it's a 19.9 up front, 1-inch narrower control arm, 20x10 in the rear. Same setup as on the OBS as I mentioned. Finally got the center caps on. I'm done for the night. Probably gonna get it cleaned up in the morning. Give you a little walk around then, and we'll talk about it more. But right now, let's go home. All right, guys, we're doing a little shop moving here. Got some old nasty OBS seats loaded up in the back of Smokey. Got some axles I got to do something with. One's a K10, stock square body K10 front axle. One's a stock two-wheel drive rear axle. Been loading up some tires and all that. There's a Wagoneer motor on here, Brownie's old hood, some other wheels and tires on there that I'm gonna have demounted and remounted. We've got some U-Haul shop, some U-Haul U-Box. This is full of just parts that were on shelves. So we did a bunch yesterday. I didn't really film any of it. But you remember, like, I had a product shelf here and another gray shelf there. And then all my toolboxes and stuff are right here. So we got those loaded up and out of here, and got Teddy back to the shop. So I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But because we're moving to a smaller space, we've obviously got to have well, some storage for some of these trucks. So this is Penny, the Wagoneer. It has some Detroit steels on it. We actually borrowed the motor out of this one, permanently borrowed the motor out of this one to put in the white one to get it up and running. And then this is the C7K20 out of Washington. That's the 63, and that's the 59 out of Idaho and Oregon area. And then Brownie's over there. So the Wagoneer, the K20, the 63 and the 59 go to storage, and OBS goes to the new shop. So we'll have Teddy, the OBS, and Mud in the new spot. So Smokey will also be around. He'll be at probably just be living at the house since I drive it a pretty good bit. But that's kind of where we are. Today we got a special guest coming over. We'll talk to him when he gets here. But a couple things I got to do is I still got to move my trailer. I got to move that box truck. That's the Duramax donor that me and Rocky went and got years ago, and then Mike broke the rear end in. Yep, Mike broke the rear end in it. And then we got this little blue 70 that I can't seem to point to there. Then I got to move my Airstream. So anyway, too much stuff, too little room, but we're making progress. So, all right, guys, told you we had a special guest, TTR, coming to make a little pickup on a little farm fresh project we had here. What you gonna do with this thing, man?
Dude, you know what? I kind of got like 27 different ideas, so we'll kind of just have to narrow it down, but we'll see what shakes out, man. But I'm excited to have another truck, and I'll actually be able to use my Instagram again. 2 trucks are on.
Yes.
So, that'll be official again.
I'm sure your dad wants us to move out of the way. Look what they showed up in, man. Killer gooseneck, and his dad's got a brand new Duramax dually. Gotta love that.
Just when you think you're the coolest guy, and then this guy shows up.
Ron Senior,
AKA Big Ron.
Big Ron. Well, we've got an original paint 70 C10 over here. The bed's in the back of this box truck, so we got to get it out. But been sitting back here for a while. I bought it to do something with, and well, I got too many, and Ron needs one more to be 2 trucks. So here we go. Y'all know Mike couldn't stand it. He had to come out here and help us, and
yeah, there's some hard work to be done. So
so Mike just can't help it. It's on the truck.
When Mike says hard work, he took a hammer and banged on the side of the winch and made the winch work.
That's right. Hey, we didn't have to work harder, so I'll take it. All right, now we're gonna get the bed out of the box truck and load it up on this truck. Box trucks make great storage. I've been storing the bed to that truck in there. Dude, them bed sides are fine. There's like a little spot down here on this side.
Got a little spot.
Yeah. Do you need him to back up so you can get around the side?
I'm looking at you to back into the shop.
Got it. Old rusty old blue. Gonna get a new life with TTR. That's about right over here. All right, 70 GMC all loaded up, taking some Dallas plants with it. What you think about this thing?
Pretty excited, man.
I think it's a great platform to mess with.
She's a little rough, but
Oh, yeah.
that's what we do.
Yeah, totally. I love it.
You know, the more I look at it, I mean, who wants to paint this?
All right, so one of the things we got to do is get this box truck out of here. If y'all remember, this is the one that me and Mike tried to do a burnout in. This is the Duramax diesel donor. And yeah, so Ron's being a super big sport and gonna drive this thing. Fires right up with a fresh battery. Follow me, buddy. I guess you don't have a choice.
People are gonna be like, wow.
I'm getting Millie, but I was trying to get him out the back. We had a couple of hiccups, but Ron, man, what a move.
That was a good time.
You ain't done anything that redneck in a minute, have you?
Yeah, we don't.
This is how we did it. I got like a military grade or construction grade cable hooked to a chain under there. Just hooked onto my hitch. We pulled it over here and there's the blue truck. They're about to head back to Gainesville with. So, y'all know Aaron from Pancake Breakfast. He's the one that owns a Blazer now. We're actually storing this here at his place. So he's getting some stuff moved out of the way. So we can get the box truck pulled in there. It may seem kind of silly to do all this, but this thing's got a Duramax, it's got an LBZ in it. And I want to put it in a crew cab. Square body. I mean, you can hear it running right here. So I'm holding on to it. Aaron's gonna let me store it here for a while, so I'm holding on to it. So we're gonna get it moved to the back. Aaron's out there getting it squared away with the Bobcat. This thing's got 265,000 miles on it. Here we go. We tight, but we cleared that S10. All right, so we just got back to the shop. I got the OBS on the Steelies. The OBS has got Teddy's wheels and, well, Teddy's got the OBS wheels. So we're gonna load this thing up on the trailer, get it back to the new shop. Here we go. All right, so what's happening right now is the truck is so low that the transmission crossmember bolts are hitting the dovetail, so we're gonna raise it up with some tubies. We put those two 2x4s in the back. Okay, so we got the OBS up here. Now, I gotta strap it down, but all we got left in here now is the crate motor for the OBS, the rear end for the OBS, and then the Wagoneer, the K20, the 63, and the 59. Those 4 vehicles go to storage up in Blairsville. And I'll have to get that with a forklift and load it up and figure out where it's gonna go. Sarah got all that stuff boxed up that was on pallets. And Millie's having a snack. We're getting ready to go eat Mexican, girl. Mama's out here getting it done with her Teddy tea. We got the OBS, we got Mud, we got Teddy, all in this tiny little small but mighty space. And yeah, I gotta do some reconfiguring. We gotta get some racks up, but yeah. Mud and the OBS are booty to booty. Thanks for your help, honey.
Sure.
You're a bad woman. Bad woman. She's my love. I cut it my way just a tad. What's up, Noah? Tell everybody what you're doing.
Oh, moving cars.
Being the greatest friend in the world.
Absolutely.
So Noah showed up in his brand new HD with his unbelievable 22-foot steel deck air dam trailer, little load trail for those that care. He got this brand new High Country HD. You mind if I open the door on this thing? Golly, with the blue interior, come on. So we're running HDs today. He's helping me run these 4 vehicles. He and his dad, Frankie, helping me run these 4 vehicles up to storage. So like I said, yesterday we got the Wagoneer 67K20 and 6359. That's what we're working on today. Frankie's here too. Appreciate the help, man.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, we're gonna run HDs today. Run these old classics up. So we've got 3 more in there. We're gonna load the K20 up next on his trailer, and we're going north. All right, so this is a truck y'all hadn't seen very much of, a 67K20 that I bought out of Washington. They didn't make very many of these. Obviously 67 is my favorite year, and that's the color of Teddy. Well, at least the cab and front clip of Teddy. But pretty OG truck, well drilling truck from out that way. Pretty well OG other than the seat here. Somebody's put a different seat in it, but still got your 4x4 pattern shift decals and all your factory OG stuff. Oh, I'm ready, man. Don't wait on me. Oh, yeah. Small window. Cool. That good?
Yeah.
No, I got them wide ramps. Come on up just a tad. I think it'll balance you out. There you go. I think it'll balance you out just right. Sweet. Winches do the deal. Man, you got like a whole set of steps here. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out over his trailer. I got steps on mine, but it's just in the corners at the fenders, not the whole running board.
Yeah.
I mean, dang. Such a sweet setup. All right, so we made it up to storage. We got the Wagoneer and the K20. We're gonna put them right inside, actually right inside there. And my pawpaw's truck and another Wagoneer I have is in there. And so this has been my longtime storage. Justin's a great friend. You guys probably know him from when we sold a couple vehicles from up here, but just a super good dude. That's his LS3 powered rock crawling Jeep on 1 tons and all that. He's a cool dude into all sorts of cool stuff. So anyway, we're gonna get these backed in here and get them put in place for a bit. Sweet. There's a pawpaw truck that I'll show you every time I'm up here. The other Wagoneer. And we're gonna put the K20 right there. Justin, just at least say hey on camera. It's Justin. It's my homie. Always down for me to stash something. Tucked in there nicely. Justin, the cool thing about these, well, the cool and non-cool thing about 67s is they have the let's see, would it be closed knuckle or open knuckle? That would be, I'm sitting here trying to tell you something and I can't even remember what it is now. I think it's closed knuckle.
They are?
Yeah, which means you don't get the turning radius and they don't make a ton of extra parts for these things. So a lot of people are swapping them out for the open knuckle Dana. I love it.
And you're not going.
Dude, it's gonna be a farm truck, people, poke around in. No, I'm not gonna be doing anything like what you do. All right, well, we got them in here. A mixture. Actually, not too much of a mixture. We got 2 86 Wagoneers and a 67 K20 and a 68 C10. I just wanted to say real quick, obviously a huge thanks to Justin for always being down to let me bring some trucks up, but definitely a big thanks for today goes to Noah and his dad Frankie for driving the K20 up here, trailering it up here. Huge help, and they're actually about to pass right here on the left. So tell them guys down in the comments, say thank you to them. And we'll see you tomorrow as we continue the move on, well, I don't know what I'm calling this, the UBT move from a big shop to a small but mighty shop. How about that? Don't worry about that traffic. give you time to get woke up, right? Dude, I'm loving the console. Man, you're getting all sorts of functionality out of that thing.
Oh yeah.
So Huck is here in the middle of our move here. As you can see, this is where we are. Only got 2 trucks left in here. Yep. But you want to tell everybody at home what y'all been doing on the bed stuff?
So we've always made, or for a long time, we've made the wide tubs for the square body and for the 6772. So I'm over here to test fit the 60 to 66 prototype wide tub.
Nice.
So,
and look, the fender, the original fender, is still out from when you came to check it out the first time.
Yep. Me and Mike pulled that one out.
Yep. So this is the OG one, and Huck's gonna test out the aftermarket one. AMD always trying to help you guys out, make sure you have what you need. And I mean, check out this cool square body. It's just so rad. Oh.
You get extra room compared to a square body.
Do you really?
This is 5 inches wider. The square body's 4.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Very cool. Is that just a design thing to make it fit right on the ribs, or?
Yeah, there was just more room in those trucks than we can get out of these.
Well, sweet. Well, let's see how that thing looks.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sweet.
That's nice.
That's real nice.
Yeah.
I dig that. So 5 inches wider. And you can see the difference here in the wider tub and the stock tub. And the cool thing is, there are people out there that can make that stock tub look just like that old tub. If you're into patina. Got my little scrap trailer going here. Yeah, it's got some rubber, but most of the stuff on here is going to scrap. Got OBS old hood, the tailgate, some old wagon wheels, rear axle out of mud, engine out of a Wagoneer. So a couple things that need to go. I need to throw a strap across that hood, but I'm gonna tow it over to the scrap yard with Smokey here in just a second. All right, so we got the trailer unloaded here at Taylor's Junkyard. Smokey looking good. Okay guys, so 63, 59 left. I'm about to load up the 59 on the trailer now and take it back up to Justin's in storage. And got a little news. The 63 sold to my buddy Wesley. So he's gonna take that off my hands. I'm sort of downsizing with my shop space, as you could see earlier in this video. And he's always loved this truck. And so yeah, I'm gonna let it go to him. So I don't have a 60 to 66 in the fleet now. I will get another one back eventually. But this will help me out and help him out. He really loves this truck. And so yeah, Wesley's gonna get this one tonight. I'm loading this one up tonight, and don't worry, the 59 ain't going nowhere. All right, we got the 59 loaded up. So Wesley's here. We'll get the 63 loaded up later. I told everybody already that this is yours. Like you needed another one.
I don't.
He probably doesn't want me to tell anybody that he bought this.
It don't matter.
I'm gonna have to cut this out of the video. Anyway, we got the 59 loaded up. The current situation. U-Haul boxes in the new shop. Teddy's up front. OBS is here. Mud's here. Definitely gonna be sort of the shuffle game around here until I get things set. We're dealing with much less space, but I can do it. I believe it. I know you guys believe in me too. All right, so made it up to Justin's in Blairsville. We're gonna drop the 59 right here. And so yeah, we'll get this thing off trailer real quick and head on back and do some more shop stuff. Man, this thing was sitting out in a dang field, like a huge field in Oregon, just ready to be rotted away. You know, it had under no cover, no nothing. Yeah, it's I mean, it's got that little bit of rust in the fender, a little bit on the cab corner, but the side steps and all that are good. Got some. Really, this was in Adrian, Oregon, which is near Boise, Idaho. So anyway.
They live like 30 minutes above California.
Oh yeah, I don't even know where that would be. Okay.
I can't even think of a damn small town.
Well, it's in here. Okay, in the never-ending saga that is this move. I'm at Noah's Midtown Tire. I'm in the back, so it looks a little different. But we had that whole trailer full of tires, extra tires and stuff. We got the K10 axle. Whoa, can't get my arm on there. K10 axles here. Didn't do anything with it. It's just here on the trailer to be transported. Dismounted some wheels, and then put some 8-lug Steelies that would come on like something like Smokey, like a K30 or a K20. Got those mounted up on some decent tires that I had, and then Noah got me hooked up with some new tires on the utility trailer. So now, feeling pretty good about towing with this thing, because I got some more stuff to load up on here. I'm gonna go do that now, and yeah, so we'll meet you back at the shop, the Dallas shop, not the Marietta shop. So we're back at the Dallas shop. You can see that the trucks are out. Most everything is out, except for the wife and daughter. Some moving blankets. We got some parts right here. That's Brownie's new hood. That's some Yakima rack stuff I use on the new truck. And then there's like I'll show you this back here, hold on. So this is one of those Thorbros 6772, or actually 6372 pancake cross members that they made a very few amount of. I got that from Mike like right when we first started doing stuff together. I think that's even a cross member a transmission cross member that goes with it, or not transmission, but like a trailing arm cross member that goes with it. Some other stuff there. There's a column that we're gonna have shortened for. I think that would probably be for that column right there. Probably be for Smokey to get shortened. But yeah, so I got to box that up. And like I said, the OBS hood there. I do have an extra door for mud that I need to get down, and there's a transfer case up there, so Mike's gonna help me come get that down. And then let me show you what we got in the back of Smokey. A bunch of stuff to throw away, some old nasty door panels, some old OBS seats that I had to buy just to get the buckets, so there's some trash there. And then, like I said this morning, went and got all those tires disposed of and then resituated, but got a K10 axle for a 6772 four-wheel drive swap I'm gonna do. Some Borla exhaust out from under a Wagoneer. Mike gave me the battery locker, or the old locker for use in the new shop. Bullet hole wheels, some 6-lug 4-nub disc brake wheels, and then some 8-lug Steelies there. So we're almost there. And when Mike, dang, is that Churchill? God, dog. Mike's over there in thought, and Churchill just comes walking out. I didn't even know he was there. We're gonna show you inside his shop when we're a little more done. So anyway, this is where we are. That's what happens when Mike puts a transfer case up on top of a thing that I can't reach. And I'm scared of heights, so.
I don't trust my dad on that.
Please. I trust your dad big time on that. I mean, that's 2 birds, 1 stone. Okay, folks, we're all out of here. So this was the storage unit that I kept a lot of my stuff in. Down at the end, Mike and I, at one point, had all our storage stuff in here. And then when his business was growing and working on customer trucks, I moved myself down here and took some of my storage out of his place, and we made the best of both. So we're out of here. I got Smokey all loaded down with extra stuff, hoods, miscellaneous stuff in the back. Now let's go check out Mike's side where all the build action happened. Okay guys, so I'm over on Mike's side now, and well, you can see that a lot of things are missing, but wait till Mike moves this Penske truck. what once was is now as empty as it could be. Well, Mike, you want to tell everybody what you just did?
Well, we finished packing up everything that was in the HIDG, so.
Which is a lot to think about, and I got to give it to Mike. Like Mike and a few buddies like really did all this. I'm not gonna act like I did any of this. I was busy getting my side done, but this place holds a lot of memories, as you guys know. We talked about in the video where we talk about Mike moving back to Michigan, but this is well, where at least from my perspective, where UBT changed. It hit a totally different gear. Has a lot of I don't know, a lot of memories here. I used to have trucks stored over here. Mike had, this side of the shop just pumping, and building some really cool stuff, man. So I don't know, a lot of crazy cool memories in here.
Yeah, in a short amount of time. I mean, we're only here for what, 3 years in this space?
Yeah, 3 years in this space, and I think it wasn't even a full year in the other space, was it?
8 months.
8 months in the other space. But now we're gonna have a bit of a hybrid. We're gonna have HIDG North / UBT North in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Run some stuff down here. Still get to do bills together, but pretty monumental moment, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's pretty sentimental, leaving all this. This is where we got started, really. And but I'm ready for the next chapter. So
Yeah,
I think everything from here on out is just going to be up and up. So
Man got a cool farm to go chill on and build some stuff at his pace, and I think that's gonna be cool. One last thing about this is, like, not only did we do some cool UBT stuff here, but like you got to build a lot of really cool stuff in here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for just looking around and seeing all this and how there's no lifts in here and no projects sitting around, no big billets, Jeremy's phone ringing in the middle of this, I don't care. might be an emergency. Do you need to answer? But anyway, this is probably going to wrap up at least the Dallas side of the move video for UBT. Michael, I'm sure, will have some more content of this on his channel, so go check out How's It Doing Garage. But we'll meet you back in Marietta. Enjoyed this, man.
Yeah.
This is a close to a chapter, but it's just, we got a new one coming. Okay, so we got to come back and get one more trailer, but I'm not going back in the unit anymore. Mike's out of his side, I'm out of my side, so we are pretty well done. Pretty crazy kind of closing this chapter, but it's also pretty awesome. So we got some new content coming in the new space. We're gonna make some content with Mike up in Michigan, so lots of cool stuff coming. But let's get this rig back to Marietta and we'll go from there.